Last week I said this.
I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we are all fixed and repaired and we are moving again.
But then this happened. So we made our way cautiously to Gailey Wharf, where we were trying to find somewhere so we could pick up a spare throttle cable so we could replace and fix it.
Gravelly way. This is a double bridge.
The sun was shining, and at this point it felt really mild, it really did.
There's a really historic building when we get further down here, which I'll show you.
It looks so quiet here, doesn't it? But this used to be a hustling, bustling, busy wharf where boats would be carrying goods related to the potteries that were around here. We're about 6 hours away from where we need to be, where we are going to be leaving the boat for Christmas, and we have to be there within 2 weeks, so it's definitely doable at this stage.
So when I was a kid, a lot of the time we spent holidays, we didn't go abroad in those days, we spent them in Kent, Dymchurch and Ramsgate, Margate. Anyway, in Dymchurch I remember seeing the Martello Towers, and this is based on the design of the Martello Towers.
They were built to protect the south and east coast of England from the invasion of Napoleon, but this one was built as a lockkeeper's cottage, and I suppose it gives the lockkeeper good vantage points all round here.
Okay, the heating's gone on. It's really thick out there. That's the sound of the heating. We were supposed to be moving today, but overnight the temperatures went to -5, and this morning we've woken up and we can't move because we're frozen into the canal. Already we're behind because obviously we've had our engine troubles and we were needing to get as close to Great Haywood as possible, or we need to do that over the next couple of weeks, so it's a little bit more of a setback. However, it is so beautiful, you just can't worry about those things. So I'm going to walk to the nearest town and get some supplies, which is Penkridge, and hopefully get some beautiful scenes of winter on the canal along this stretch of the Staffs and Worths. Just got the thermal blinds down to keep it nice and warm in the boat. The heating's been on this morning. These thermal blinds are so lovely because they let in the light, but also they have this layer lining built into them, which is a thermal lining. What do you think of the frozen canal? Look! There's no water. I know, it's all frozen. So beautiful. It's so gorgeous. It's like a winter wonderland. But now really I'm looking to see if there's any boat that is going to be the icebreaker.
It's not a great thing to do, but if a boat does break the ice, then we can move today and just travel in its path. But I don't know. I don't think there's going to be anyone who's going to be ice breaking today, but we never know. This is what I call buzzard field. Every time I walk past here, I see this buzzard up in the tree. I can't get close enough shot really. So if you can't swim, it's all frozen. She wants to swim. You can't, darling, it's all frozen. Oh, she doesn't understand. Come on, let's go. Here we go, we've got our icebreaker. But even though there was a path now for us to travel in, we decided it was just too cold to move. It's in times like this that staying warm is an absolute priority on a narrowboat, because they can get very, very cold very, very quickly. Right, my mum bought me this last Christmas, and it is so unbelievably warm. I just wear it in the evening over my pyjamas. Oh, it's got a little hood. I totally recommend one of these if your home environment is cold, because they are so super toasty, they really are. Right. The other thing is a water bottle. It's much colder in the bedroom. This is hot, hang on. It's much colder in the bedroom. Not freezing cold, but it's colder. So I'm just going to pop this in the bed to warm it up before I get there. Oh yeah, nice. Of course, Zephyr has found the patch where the hot water bottle is. She's resting her head against it. And the fire gets to almost just embers. Yeah, that will do. Just gonna put on a night break. It's not freezing cold tonight, so I'm just going to put one on.
snowing, Seth. Yeah, it's snow. What do you think? Oh, it's gorgeous. This is day 2 of being frozen in, but this morning we've got light snow and we are completely frozen in. The ice on the canal is so much thicker, so that means we can't move, but we have to get water. So it's time to get out the winter aqua roller and walk to the water point, and you're coming with me. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. So this is the back fender now. I'm glad I hadn't cut it back. I was going to cut it back since it's sort of gone all brown, but actually it looks really pretty with the snow on it and the ice. First lock. Gady Wall and the Martello Light Tower, which apparently is a canal shop, but I can never catch it open. The water point, got a tube, there's a lot to do, hula hula. Right, okay, let's just fix this up. What's lucky about this water tap is that it's in a cupboard, so it hasn't frozen, but there's 2 other water taps further on and they've been frozen. I think today they might be okay. I'll go and have a look in a minute. Past the rubbish. This is why it's a brilliant place for us to be frozen in. The walking distance. Oh gosh, look at this. Oh, right. The burst pipe there. Filling up really quickly. Good pressure on this tap. Okay. That's done. What's really lovely is all these hedgerows with all the berries are full of redwing and blackbirds. You can hear them as you go along. It's gorgeous here. A
good thing about being frozen in somewhere is that you can spend some more time noticing things. And I noticed something in the sky which has led me to find this amazing place. We are heading over there. Ooh, ooh. Well, that just collapsed. I didn't even lean on it. I've rested it back up. I have found Gailey reservoirs, and it's these reservoirs that feed the Staffs and Worcester Canal. And I found them because a group of cormorants flew over my boat in V formation, and they normally do this when they're trying to get from a place that has ice to a place that doesn't have ice. So I guess there must be a reservoir or some fresh water nearby. That's a big fish. Wow. And you can see the lonely remains of the old engine house that used to back pump the water. This is amazing. Oh. Seen a golden eye before. I can only see one here. There's lots of tufties. They look similar to tufties in the distance. They've got far more white on them, and then they've got that white little cheek, and then they've got the beautiful golden eyes. Oh, they're still under the water. Oh no, there it is. It's hanging. There it is. There it is. There it is. Look at that bird. Oh my goodness. If we hadn't been frozen in, and if it hadn't snowed, I would never have found this reservoir, because I wouldn't have seen the cormorants fly over, and I wouldn't have had time to come and visit it. And I would never have seen the goldeneye. I've always wanted to see a goldeneye. So thank you, frost, thank you, ice, thank you, cormorants, for bringing me to the reservoir. Freeze, stop, breathe, See each flurry fall, soft strands of winter weaving its wall. Blankets on the water, wrapped against each boat. Exhaling chimneys slumber in snow coats. Cormorants in a V pierce the ice-cold blue, riding in their upstream above their frozen view, towards where the water moves. Freeze, breathe, stare. Golden eyes like summer suns scan the landscape there. A snowdrop spot upon each cheek that turns for company, glinting on the ripples beneath the cormorant's V.